Hello, I'm Creepy Clyde. I am the master of monstrous melodies, your host of horrifying hits, the count of killer compositions, the father of frightful fare. I am the titan of terrifying tunes, a singer of spooky songs. I am that royal ruler of rotting rhymes and rhythms, that gruesome guy of ghastly gigs. And the gigs don't get any ghastlier than performing here in hell.
Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
It's kind of catchy.
Welcome to hell.
No? Check it out. It's horrible. So get a good look. See, everything is really starting to cook. You know someday that you would pay for your crime. You're gonna have such a hell of a time. The hounds of hell, well, they growl and they bark. How does it feel to glow in the dark, huh?
Welcome to hell.
See, if you're in hell, you're burning alive.
Welcome to hell.
Oddly enough, hell is a family-friendly destination. Most visitors are surprised to hear that. They're expecting something that's very goth or evil or dark or related to the devil. So most often that they're surprised that it's really very welcoming. It's also a biker's destination too, but it doesn't seem to keep the families away and the family-friendly business. They meld together very nicely.
I don't want to scare anybody, really. I just want to entertain and sing happy songs, even though they're spooky.
Just don't need a nightlight at all, because its eyes, they glow so red, a monster lives under my bed.
So the Buffalo Farm here, TMZ, is sort of part of the community. We always say we raised the buffalo from hell here, and that, like many people, we say it's a hell of a great place. But I always like to say, most of all, that when people tell me to go to hell, I'm happy to go, because that means I get to go home. When I travel and people ask me where I'm from, everybody does a double take, because they're not sure if that's really what I said, and they're not sure if they want to ask if that's what I said. I don't think there's a downside to living in hell. Like I say, you've got all the great business opportunities that are there. It's becoming more and more of a place people come to for fun, for tours. There's weddings that go on every Friday the 13th, and John's just great with the programs he runs down there.
We do have a university here in hell. I don't know if you're familiar with DAMU. It's fully non-credited. We offer degrees in everything from stupidity, people with great hindsight. We offer anal vision, duct tapeology, car trashing, soccer moms, you name it. We have about 166 different degrees that we offer here at DAMU. It's actually an idea that I came up with when I was about 16 years old.
John's involvement in hell has been all-consuming. When he started to become involved in hell, I realized that that was John, that is John's style, that he plunges into work. And I myself was looking for more downtime so that we could be together as a couple, while John was looking for a new challenge.
Hell had always been something I've wanted to do since a kid. It was a lot of fun. Probably 2002, very, very few visitors, and probably nothing that would drive a family to hell at that time. There was a 6-foot fence around most of the property. One of the store owners would rent it to weekend to motorcycle clubs for parties and things like that. They even had a trailer that rented by the hour on the property. So we purchased that property, tore down all that stuff, got rid of the trailer, and just started cleaning up the community. We do have a wedding chapel in our little town. We do weddings on a pretty regular basis. A marriage that starts in hell has nowhere to go but up.
The newest surge and the biggest trend in hell is now getting married on a cold day in hell.
Boy, oh boy, congratulations, Jeanette. Congratulations, Jeanette and Joe, on getting married. This is a really nice, for us to be a part of it. It's very, very nice. It was a cold February. Not many people remember to pronounce it February, but anyway, it was cold, a cold day in hell. Marriage is a scary thing, marriage is a scary thing, but Jeanette and Joe went ahead and did it. This is an original.
Why did you decide to get married in hell?
It was something unique and different and special, and it was small.
Financial reason.
Yeah.
Jeanette and Joe. Ah, I don't know. Hey!
And so, Joseph and Jeanette, I welcome you to the estate of matrimony, and I wish that any hell you encounter in your marriage, may it only be here today, and may you leave it behind with us.
Hey, Jeanette and Joe, anybody want, maybe we should get a slow dance going for their first slow dance. What do you say? This is the slow dance for Jeanette and Joe. This is the slow dance for Jeanette and Joe.
I think it's a very nice town. It's very small.
We've never been here before. We were here like 3 weeks ago.
I had never heard of hell before this wedding. I don't know, Mom, did you ever?
No, I didn't either.
We're going to a concert tonight, and we have shirts made up saying that we were married on a cold day in hell.
Married in hell, it can only be uphill from here for Jeanette and Joe. Everybody, big hand for Jeanette and Joe, come on! We won't prolong this torture.
They've got great food and lovely entertainment.
And we figured
Hell
it
is a nice
froze
place,
over.
and it froze over. When it froze over, we came.
You know, we are a destination, and any destination that's tourism kind of combined, there's always that thing with family-orientated stuff, and what better entertainment but a miniature golf. So I went down to our local township to get to talk to them about it.
We have worked with John. John's a good person to work with and that, and he's going bringing a miniature golf to hell, where the board is just for the miniature golf, and that we ended up amending our ordinance to stick miniature golf in the ordinance.
Well, we got 13 holes done, which is kind of natural for hell, I guess. And we had a stop order put on us, and their first reason was that it was going to draw too many people to our community. Then they said, well, the fence, you weren't allowed to have a 6-foot fence, and then they realized, well, yeah, you can, and then they said it was too close to the road, and took them a month to come and measure and find out that, geez, you know, I guess he is all right, it is far enough from the road. Actually, you're standing, which will be the river Styx, and we actually have sticks that we have painted, and that's going to come out, flow out this way.
Right now it's scheduled for court date in June, I think, and May or June, one of the scheduled. But at this time we are working with John for an alternate win-win situation for both parties, so miniature golf could come to the hamlet of hell.
It's a very anti-business, anti-growth neighborhood, township, so you know, you work at it every day and you laugh, and you know, there's not much more you can do. This will be our very last hole, Our town was found by George Reese, and unfortunately nobody really knows where George Reese is buried. We know where his wife and family is, but nobody knows where George is. And rumor is, because I know I made it up myself, the story goes that he just kind of wandered off in the woods here, and he still walks it today, or they've never found his body. And what we're doing here, we're doing a kind of like a mud hole appearance, and this hole is called Reese's Pieces. So we've been able to find pieces, bones and fragments and skull and things like that of George Reese. So we feel strongly this is his last resting place here at Reese's Pieces.
I'll see you in hell one of these crazy days. I'll see you in hell.
It's just an ice cream store and a general store and a bar. Plain and simple. If you want to go get your picture taken, you can get your picture taken there.
I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in hell. I'll see you in hell.
See, I don't think people understand about the world of spookiness, you know? There's such a great, beautiful art to all the spookiness.
Revenge will be mine at last. I'll see you in hell. I'll right the wrong. And let me tell you, it won't.
When they ask what a Convention and Visitors Bureau does, as I mentioned, we tell people to go to hell. And that's why I love working in Livingston County, because I can say that and get paid.
I'll see you in hell.
Well, you have a hell of a good day. Thank you.
Remember stories by the campfire's glow. Stories that guaranteed your goosebumps to grow. Thunder and lightning as the wind starts to blow. Let's turn all the lights way down low. It's time for the Creepy Client Show.
Grilled cheese sandwiches. Grilled cheese sandwiches.